Sarge, be advised, we are exiting 290. We're about to get on Mannheim now. So this is the area that I initially worked when I came to the unit. I probably made at least 100 arrests in this area alone within the last 2 years, between First Avenue and Mannheim. A lot of your main players, a lot of your big-time drug dealers, the ones that are selling the kilos, they live in the suburbs. They don't live in the city. If someone doesn't do something about what's going on up there, it'll be, probably one of the, just like worse than the west side of Chicago, eventually. Because what's happening is that a lot of drug dealers from the west side are moving to this location, and they're like so excited because they're making more money in Lighton Township than they were making on the west side of Chicago.
But the Cook County Sheriff's Police are hoping to reverse that trend. They've spent the past 5 months building cases against 24 targets in what's called Operation Room Service. Today, Mizell Walls and an undercover officer traveling in the vehicle ahead of his will buy cocaine from 3 of their targets. They've already met them on prior occasions through a street informant.
10-4, A1, be advised, if it gets where I can't see him, I'll pass it off to you.
The undercover officer, or UC, drives to the first handoff alone, while Walls follows behind as backup.
Today will be his first day doing a buy without the informant there. So today is very important as far as what we're doing. He just made a right turn on Butterfield. All right, guys, duck down just in case they come out of one of these houses.
Walls watches the dealers trade crack for money with his partner.
All right, guys, they just served him. The target is walking northbound, and the UC is driving southbound.
Moments later, he pulls into a driveway to get another look at the dealers, known as Snoop and Smurf.
Turn the radio back on and clear from the block. It's Snoop and Smurf.
Yeah, 10-4. They're walking our way, so I'm trying to...
Walls and the undercover officer reconvene at a nearby lot. They've now made 2 buys from Snoop and Smurf in the same week.
These are decent size. This should weigh out, 4 should weigh out over a gram.
A gram of cocaine equals a felony charge in Illinois. The more dope deals that police make with each target, the better their odds of getting convictions at trial.
Hey, Red, this is Darnell. Give me a call back.
Now they get ready to hit their next target, a female coke dealer known as Red. This time, Walls will be the one going undercover.
I use this gun for undercover buys because it's more compact. If I get searched, hopefully they won't find it. If they do find it, then I'll tell them, hey, I'm coming to buy drugs. I'm a truck driver, and I take a gun with me across the world, so this is why I have it.
That's 10-4. We got a good visual. He's going to park in the back of the taco patio, and we'll wait on his call. Do we know what kind of vehicle she's going to be driving?
I claim she was in the company of Ebony. They were driving a green, older model Toyota Camry.
Right there.
Be advised, target in the parking lot. Sarge, female. Sarge, you see by the door front window. Alright, looks like hand-to-hand taking place.
Alright, deal's good.
Yeah, for a good deal.
For every hour I do of surveillance without air conditioning, they owe me a case of beer.
With 2 solid buys made today, Walls and the Central Gangs Unit can move on to other targets on their list and expand their operations scope.
But we try to get as many buys as we can. If I call someone and they say they're going to sell dope to me, I'm going to go get them. I don't care how late it is. And it's just been spreading. We just been picking up new people every day. I think last week we did like 7, 8, or 9 buys just last week alone.
Operation Room Service continues to grow. An inmate at the Cook County Jail says that he'll cut a deal with authorities. The inmate, nicknamed Elvis, offers to give up his dope contacts on the Mannheim Strip in return for leniency with his case. He's locked up on a drug possession charge.
Now answer me this, because I know you were hustling. Who was your main supplier?
Right now, I got 3 guys. One out of Bellwood, one out of Maywood, and another one out of Bellwood.
So you got 2 in Bellwood?
I know a lot of guys in Bellwood, but I don't put them all.
Okay, who can we get to that you mess with? What's his real name? You want to do him or no? We're not going to force your hand, but the only thing I do feel, if you're legit about getting your stuff together, you keep your guys safe, you're going to go back to them. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to start with a clean slate, we eliminate your suppliers, then you're not going to run back to them guys. All we need is a couple to help you help yourself out. You know what I'm saying? The rest you're going to get paid for if you want to keep moving.
Elvis goes for the opening and drops a dime on one of his main suppliers.
What's his real name? Is he a king?
No, he's a GD.
So it's a black guy? GD?
He's real smart, better than Tom Pender.
What does he move? What else?
He's ratchet.
How much you make?
If I ain't smoking it, man, I can make thousands.
How much are you smoking?
Thousands. And I party with everybody around me, so I'm giving everybody for free, and I'm just pumping money. You know?
How much does he pay you?
He don't pay me. He gives me deals on the wife, and I agree to move it.
As Elvis gives up his crack supplier, little does he know that police have been chasing that same target for weeks.
Yeah, what's up, man? It's Donnell, man. What's up? Hey, you gonna be in the area? I'm gonna be back in town probably in about the next half hour or something.
Investigator Walls already made one deal with the supplier and wants to arrange another, but the target is playing hard to get.
He said, call him when you're in the area, I'll let you know the location. So that means he's nervous and he wants to dictate what the location is.
All right, Juan. You got the initial eyeball. I got a good secondary.
Walls sets up a meeting. 20 minutes pass, however, and the target is a no-show. He's not answering his phone either.
Yeah, hey, this Donnell, man. I'm waiting out here, man. If you ain't gonna make it through, just let me know. So I can go to somebody else. Ain't no big deal, man.
For Walls, the key is playing it cool. One false move could spell disaster.
I have to do it right because if I make a mistake and blow my cover, then it'll affect the whole operation. Because if they find out I'm a police officer, then people will start scattering.
The target never arrives. Back at the jail, investigators search for his name in police records, yet find nothing.
I know you guys have been investigating him before. I mean, he's just been operating too long over there not to be investigated.
He's just a little bit more careful than you.